Hello and welcome to 7th Gear Racing. This is round 9 in Tier 2 and tonight we are at Circuit of Bahrain and in the comms box tonight joined by Mr. Alros. How are you?
I am good. Looking forward to a lovely race tonight. You can already see Hasbo on the medium tyres. Everyone else still on those soft. As we have the first few drivers going out. Looking forward to a lovely race with this track and some great opportunities for overtaking through the race straights. So could be a good race.
Yeah, Bahrain does normally throw up a very good race and we see a lot of drivers coming out straight away. So we're going to see a lot of early action here. But yeah,
well,
as you said, yeah, go on.
We're at the front of the queue. Going to be the first person out.
Yep, on board with him now. Yeah, we'll call it last minute. Yeah, as you said, Bahrain's a very good track for racing. Also overtaking spots. And of course, people in the mediums are gonna, if they're doing it in the top 10, they are going to be probably the favourites for the race because the one stop is the best one. The hard soft or medium soft, if you can manage to make the mediums last. As we saw in a tier 1 race last season, I think it was. I think Thomas, he started at the back of the grid, started on the hards, went to the softs, and he almost won the race from that. Just on the last corner, I think he lost it to I think it was Pro Gamer or someone like that.
So yeah, we've got 3 drivers so far who've got on the medium tyres. Everyone else on the soft. Will start in his lap now, going to turn 1. See what he do. Keeps it nice and clean. Along the first, up to turn 4 now. See how close he gets. Will he run one tyre over the curb? No, he won't. He stays quite far away from the curb. Ooh, getting on it a bit there.
Yeah, them curves are pretty deadly, them ones, if you take too much of them.
Yeah. Especially in the two, the fast right-hander. Goes over the hairpin. Second DRS stroke. Out to what is arguably the trickiest part of the track.
Yeah, and a long right-hander where we should see a couple of spins there, I think.
He's flat out through it. He's got confidence, so.
Miss the apex there, that'll lose him time. Just come down to a last corner. This is the apex once again. Power down to the finish line. And the first time of the night is at 28.2.
Lines following with another 28.2. That's pretty close between them. Bashika 27.8.
One Lucas Clark, as we mentioned, where we mentioned
yeah.
a few spinners, he has gone out.
The first victim.
FC Finley go P2 with a 27.9. 4 poles for him this season. Lenny goes provisional pole.
It's a nice lap there.
Yeah. 10/100 quicker than Bashuka.
Next across the line, the Merc.
It's Flaming Hobo. And he goes provisional pole.
5/10.
27.
Quick lap there. Wade's next. Well, he's putting himself up there. 27.3. Along with Hobo. That's very solid there.
Yep, fresh P8 and has where we missed out on the mediums with a 28.7. So Podgy Porter next across the line in the Alpine. Let's see what he can do. He goes P3. So, interesting order so far.
Lines into the pit. See.
And so will. looks like Bio invalidated his lap, so he won't be setting a time just yet. Hasbro goes quicker on the mediums, but only puts himself up to P10. Ahead of Fresh in the Alpha Tauri. Then he's on his in lap. So a lot of early action there, lots of unexpected people at the top on the first run.
It's fairly solid. We have the first Aston Martin going out of Dylan. See what Dylan can do then.
Yep. Dylan's second in the championship. His best ever season. He's really come to form this season, but he does need a good result tonight to keep in touch with Finley. With only 3 rounds left. He does want to have a good shot at winning this championship. No points last week, finished P11, and Finley finished on the podium.
So obviously tonight is pretty key to get some solid points, keep himself in there.
Yeah, most definitely. So Poe and Killer Miller also have a qualifying ban tonight, so that's why Killer Miller has retired from the session.
We have Poe, who will stay in the pit lane then.
Case went P4, missed that. He's had a couple of poles this season as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ride on board with Dylan when he crosses the line. See what the man can do.
A few cars coming out the pit lane, they'll need to get out of the way. He's going to be coming on a lot quicker lap. One thing we haven't mentioned yet, the tyre wear around here is obviously very high, so strategy will be interesting. You don't want to put too much wear on your tyres in qualifying. So
yeah, exactly.
Those who will be taking it very carefully will be doing nice slow out laps, just to get the most out of their tyre.
Pudgy Porter done 2 laps on his softs already.
Dylan went quite wide there, invalidated, just cut the corner a little bit. He did go purple sector 1, so he has got the speed by the looks of it. This lap won't count.
It's unfortunate. Dylan maybe having a recharge, and if he's got enough fuel he'll go again. Just get a little banker in. Who is that now crossing the line? It's Podgy. Yeah, he's done 2 laps on them softs, he's into the pits now.
Bio going to start a lap?
Bio. Yeah, we'll go on board with Bio then.
Patrick Robert on the mediums. So he'll be setting a mediums lap. RL Pool on his hot lap on the mediums as well.
Yeah, Patrick Robert P3 out last time in Tier 2. Last time we raced here in Season 3. So, and then Visions and Brendan were the top 2, so essentially that was a win for Patrick Robert, because Visions and Brendan were just too quick for this tier.
Yeah. See, we haven't seen them in a while. Right, 7 jar overall. So RL Paul for his purple sector 2 on those medium tyres, so he could put himself in the top 10. A good shot at this race.
Yeah, we just saw, I think Dylan has crashed his car in sector 1.
Oh no.
Turn 2 or 3.
That's big for the championship, that is. See where Paul puts his car. Only 13th. After going purple sector 2, that's interesting.
Yeah, so bad news for Dylan, but he will be on the better strategy, so that's at least something. So Hagen Bio, first lap of the night for him, and he goes provisional pole at 27.2. 1/10 quicker than Flamin' Hobo.
Bio is very quick this season.
Certainly is, he's got the pace to be up there. So M3 on an out lap. Patrick Robert is the next one across the line. He's on the hot lap. He's on the medium tyre. Let's see if he can get any quicker than Paul or Hasbro, who've done their laps on the mediums. And he does. P9. That's a good lap there. 28.0.
It's pretty solid.
Probably won't be enough to put him in the top 10 at the end, but he might go again. Kunich is on his inner lap. He's currently P14.
Lions behind, who's on a fast lap, 2/10 up. This will put him just up one position to P10. We have Paul in lap behind. So,
Oh, just on board with Poe, even though he's got a qualifying ban, he's managed to crash his car on his outlap. Oh no, I think he's just DNFing on the track, which is not allowed, but you know, a qualifying ban, so we shall see what the stewards say about that.
it's not really going to make a difference as long as you're out of the way. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
There we go.
Hasbro,
Hasbro.
26.9.
Yeah, K's just behind.
Wow. Right, the quick lap's coming in now, so we'll see how fast some people can go.
Sugar out of fuel on his lap.
That is not good.
Just like Patrick Roberts trying to burn some fuel. If he's trying to go again, or is he going to come in?
Right, he's going to go again.
He's going again. Try to burn that fuel off to get a lighter car.
So that I know that heats the engine a bit.
Yeah. Toto currently the only one who hasn't set a lap, who hasn't DNF'd or have a ban, and he's about to start his flying lap.
Yep, we'll see. So we have Podgy Porter, invalidated lap. Behind is the
Yeah, we have a K's fan in the chat. It's a friend who joined the server, cheering him on. Currently P2 for K's. So Toad set a purple first sector, but I think, as we know, the glitch of the game, it's only a personal best.
so then.
Would be nice to have a, if it actually worked properly. It only works in the race, I think, when we have good purple sectors. As he comes around, it's looking a pretty tidy lap from Toto so far, so we'll see where this puts him as he comes down to the last corner. It's going to be a 1:27.6. So it's a good lap from Toe, puts him P8.
Wait. Purple sector won that.
Yep, currently a 10th up on his time. So this is going to put him into top 3. Look how close it is. 4, 5 and 6 all in 27.3s.
Very good. Nice close racing.
Yep, so we're on board with Waze, so let's see if he improves.
No,
Oh no, he
dropped
isn't.
it. He kept out of the wall though.
Save any damage. Yeah.
How those tyres are going to be on fire. Make sure
Yeah,
he doesn't
that's
get in the
what
way of
you
the
know,
cloud
it's a very-
behind him.
Yeah. Very tricky corner. As Lenny comes down the last corner, he's half a second up on his time. This will be a very good lap from Lenny if he had a good last sector. Well, he doesn't. Lost about 2/10 in the last sector, so he puts him South P7, which is still a good lap for Lenny. In the top 10.
Right, Waze is going to go for another one on those tyres.
Paul crossing the line. But he comes in even though he's 6/10 up. that would only put him around about P12, so maybe he knew that and decided to abort the lap.
Well, he's invalidated.
Bash.
That's going to be his quali over then.
Yeah, unfortunate ways.
Maybe he should have gone into the pits, got some fresh soft. He's only been out. That was only second set, but it's a shame.
So everyone switched to the soft now.
Yeah.
Bit of a Wise and Vadet Hill lap, so he'll manage to get around just in time, I think. See Finley out there as well. Will starting to lap. He's currently P13 at the minute. Yeah, most people starting out a lap, so trying to find someone who's actually on a lap. Okay, here's out lap. There we go, we found one. Lines on the next one across the line, I think. Currently a 10th up. And in P12, let's see if he can put his AlphaTauri into a top 10.
Needs a big improvement.
Slightly up in his time in sector 2. And he does improve, but only very slightly, doesn't move him anywhere. So he'll be starting outside the top 10.
Well, he's just doing another lap on his tyres. He's up on his time, not by as big a margin as he was before.
Yeah, tyres will be 3 laps old by the time he's finished this lap, so if he does improve his time, he's going to be one of the first ones to pit.
Which in some ways isn't a bad thing. You can get a good undercut around here.
Yeah, it's just all
Just
about
needs to keep it
second
smooth around
stint.
here.
Yeah. Flame
he's down
Hobo,
in his
currently
time.
P4. Does he improve? No, he doesn't. So it looks like he's actually started another lap. That's probably
Bio,
cool down
4
lap,
tenths up, just going to
recharge.
go provisional pole.
Yeah, Bio up. Provisional pole. Pips
Porter.
Hasbro, who's
Up.
up there. Kays, this could be a good lap as well from him.
Doesn't
And
improve enough.
Doesn't improve. No, so P3 for Kays at the minute. See Bashuka pushing, but he's down this time. Patrick Robert mentioned he's only done 1 lap on the mediums, so this will jump him up a few places.
Get a second up.
Wow!
What a lap!
Provisional pole for Patrick Robert.
That is a shocker there. That's what me got.
Yeah, didn't expect that. Oh, Flame Hobo's bad that it's Pete's next across the line. What can he do? He's half a second up.
Should let him.
He's looking around about P11, P12, unless he improves even more. Yeah,
P12
for Pete.
Pushing
Decent
forwards
lap
in
there,
now.
so
2 tenths up. 3 tenths over.
Hasbro's aborted.
That is almost it then. Our pull, 1.4 seconds up.
Ways going to come into the pits. He's going to abort that lap.
Waze did give him a lovely slipstream, our pull. And he's coming up to P5.
Yeah, decent lap there from Paul. And I think Bio's out of fuel or something. Yeah, he's out of fuel. And then validate his lap anyway.
So, yeah, that'll be it for quali then.
Yeah, looks like it is. That was a pretty interesting qualifying. Lots of provisional poles, lots of unexpected grid order on the first run at least. Yeah, goes well for the race. Dylan will be starting last, who needs to score some points today to catch up with Finley in the championship. Right then. Do you want to do the honours?
I'd love to. So, our pole position today will be for Patrick Robert. A lovely lap. His only lap on the soft tyres, just sweep away from everyone else. Bio off that front row, very nice. And Hasbro, the second Ferrari, down into P3. So that's a very good starting for the Ferraris there. K in P4 with another good lap. Very close between the next few drivers. Down to P10. There's only a few tenths between them. We have R.R. Paul, Finley, Flaming Hobo, Bashka, Podgy Porter, Waze, sadly having a bit of a spin. That will finish off the top 10. Didn't get enough time, but we'll see in a second.
Yep, we'll run down the bottom 10 when we get into the game. Patrick, first pole in the 7th year.
It's a brilliant lap. Well deserved, actually. Been solid throughout the whole time he's been in this league. Never has he got a win? I can't remember.
Has got one win at Danforth, I believe. First race of Tier 2.
Yeah. So the bottom 10 then. R.L. Lenny and Toto Wolff, the two Hasses. Kunich, followed by Lions. Fresh, Lucas Clark, Poe and Kilmer, their band. Dylan, who crashed out. So now we can see who's starting on the medium tyres. So most bottom 10 starting on the medium tyres at the moment, other than Fresh and Killer Miller. Killer Miller is probably going to try the most of getting up into those top 10 softs. You know, can be up there.
Yep, so that. Oh, so it's going to be one stop round here usually. Want to go aggressive, go medium soft, or soft medium. If you want to play a bit safer, go for the hards, which will be probably a bit more pacey towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have this screen up to see. Does look like just a standard bottom 10 going for medium. Apart from Fresh, doesn't change if he does.
So we'll have to see when about people can pit. Obviously, we've got drivers who did quite a few laps on their tyres. They need to pit a bit earlier. However, that does give a nice undercut if they can just nurse their tyres at the end of it to keep their position.
Yeah, I think the softs roughly last around 10 laps around here, so...
Really? I think it's a bit ambitious. I think it's about 7.
Maybe Fresh softs go to 10, but I think it's around about 10 mark. 8-10 laps. Stuff around 7 on softs, say Rob, who's aka Fresh. He's in the garage, obviously, so he says lap 7, so maybe you're right. So then you've got to stretch some mediums for 20 laps, is it? 27 laps? Someone's yep, it is ready time. It is time to ready up.
Hopefully we get a nice solid race. A few drivers at the back. Expect to be at the front, so they're going to be making their way through. Killer Miller starting on hards.
Oh, he's gone for the hard strategy.
He's going to go long and try and get very good last stint at
Yeah.
the end. So, start the formation lap then now.
Yep, we'll have a look at the tyres there. Yep, these are right. Fresh starting on the sauce. P16. Killer on the hards. And the rest, as you would expect. Yeah, very good showing. The predicted pit stop strategy is telling me a 2-stop for both strategies, so soft, medium, or soft, hard. I'm not sure why anyone would do that. We shall see. So it's a good showing from Ferrari today, 1 and 2. Looking at the constructors, they need the points. Currently down in 8th position.
Yeah, this is their chance to get themselves back up a bit.
Yep. Currently Red Bull are winning. Sorry, I'm actually looking at the tier 1. Right, here we go. Yes, Ferrari P6. 68 points. McLaren are the tier 2 leaders.
Yeah.
P2 and P6, so not too bad.
Yep, but I was just as you said about Red Bull, I was going to say they're both down in the bottom 5. So they're going to need to work their way back up, score some points there.
Yep,
Here's
Clark and
here's a better predicted pit strategy. It's saying 1 stops for people. So I think it's just depending on tyre wear.
yeah. So Lions will. Don't know if they had a little collision, but they're going to be vulnerable at the start.
Sort of about will Patrick Robb actually get away nicely? He's going to be the one on the coolest tyres. He doesn't want to get away from the rest of the field. Obviously, the 2 on the coldest tyres are actually Will and Lions.
Yeah.
They're at the on mediums as well, so they're going to have a dreadful start. I think Fresh should be able to jump those 2 with on the softs.
As they line up now.
So you can pop there, maybe do a little dive bomb at the inside to take the lead on lap 1. There's a big gap down there, Lucas Clark holding up the field at the back of it.
Yeah, these boys at the back here, Killer, Miller and Dylan, just want to avoid any lap 1 incidents. And just play it smart and they'll just be coming through the field quite nicely. But here we go then, we're all lined up. And we have 2, 3, 4 and 5 red lights.
Oh,
now we are off.
Magnificent start.
Yeah, Patrick Robb with a lot of wheel spin there. He's had a dreadful start. He's been jumped by his teammate as well. We go down to turn 1. Hasbro's down the inside.
Oh, Bio has kept that lead now. Patrick Robb into P2.
Yeah, Bashuka's had a good start. He's up 2 places as well. Looks like Toto Wolff's had an incident. He's dropped down. K's overtaken Finley down the inside up to P4. Bashuka right behind these 2 as well. Just trying to look for an opportunity. We see an Alpine go past. That was Waze going down the inside of Flame Hobo. Flame Hobo fights back.
Yeah.
And who's going to... Waze just tucks in behind the Mercedes.
Doesn't want to put his nose in anything too aggressive on that one. Hasn't finished a race yet in 70 hours, so hopefully he can do that today.
Yeah, looks like the field has gotten away pretty nicely with no damage, or visible damage anyway. So the 2 Ferraris chasing down the McLaren of Bio, who's had a great start.
Yeah. So he'll be trying to get away from that DRS.
See Lenny and Will swapping places here. Be a drag race between these 2. So Lenny's going to come out in front. Will's going to be overtaken by Lucas Clark as well.
Miller keeping his position at the. Oh, what's happened there? The Alpha Tauri just miles off the track. Killer Miller making a good move on his hard tyres, going for Lions. I think he'll make it stick. The traction not quite enough, but he's keeping with the field. So
Yeah, it's going to be key for tonight. There's on that strategy, a hard tyre.
so, flag,
Is,
wall's gone round. Will spin,
Staying
had a
there.
spin.
Yeah, it's crucial that Killer Miller's going to be in the DRS train. He wants to make that hard strategy work. But we just see Hasbro overtake his teammate Patrick Robert on that lap.
Killer Miller. Oh, he's going for Lines. There's a bit of contact. You can see on Toto's cockpit cam. These two are side by side. Killer Miller just getting a bit of a switchback on the Lions, and that's going to leave a door open for Toto as well.
Don't know if Lions have any damage there. Didn't really make a. See if he pits or not. No, he's continues. Just went wide.
Yeah, it's now enabled, so we'll see some overtaking on the straights now, a lot more.
Hasbro did manage to get back into the DRS zone of Bio. Finley is out of the DRS, so we could see the front four get away here. So there's a bit of contact between Finley and Flame and Hobo.
Very big dive bomb from Flame Hobo. He just sent himself around there.
Yeah. Probably a bit of overspeed, tried to make the late move. And, if you're going to make the late move, you've got to be very wary. There's another car gone off. I think it's Poe at the back. To have a spin. See Bashuga right on the back of Finley. Will he make the move here? Finley with no DRS to defend with. Goes down the inside of the line to cover. And he's going to hold on for P5 for now.
There's like this little train going from Finley.
So Lucas Clark's lost it.
Oh, first person in the race. Go around there.
Yep, so a battle for the lead. We'll see if Hasbro is close enough to make a move here. Doesn't look like he is.
Finley going to the pits. Maybe he got some damage from that contact at the start of that lap.
Yeah, maybe. We'll have a quick look, see if he's getting a wing change. Yes, he is.
Yeah. Fortunate there from Fan.
Yeah, Hasbro getting away from his teammate. Petrol was struggling in the race a bit. He's having a little battle with K's. And then it's a long way back. Well, I say long way back, 3 seconds back to Bashuga, who's currently leading this DRS train.
Yeah. We have see if an overtake is made by Paul in this little DRS straight here. I mean, we're just behind Paul. Fraser's got some very good traction. He's getting him. Will he go for a move? No, he'll just back off. Get his nose in there.
Yeah, I'm surprised Finley went for the mediums because
it's a long way.
Pit again. Oh, and Bashuga's lost it.
He's gone round. Oh no. I think he's kept out of the wall though, luckily.
Yeah, very
so
unfortunate,
this will give Waze a good opportunity on Paul.
Yeah. No DRS now for Paul. As Bio comes in. The leader. See, got any damage? Nope, just coming in for his pit stop. Back to Waze and Paul.
Yeah, Waze does sail past Paul there. Nice move.
So Hasbro is the new leader of this race. Bio covering the undercut, but going in early.
Yeah.
To just on a board patrol there, nearly spinning on the curbs.
Well, he seems to be doing pretty well in this clean air. He's gone purple sector 1.
Whoa, what's happened there? Will and
Oh, wow.
Leon's
That's,
Lions, was it?
Yeah, Irons is off the track there.
Not sure what happened there. She went on it in Lions sideways. So Hasbro with a 2.3 second lead. And as these softs get more worn round that corner, they're going to be a lot more sketchy.
Right, so Keys is very close to Patrick Robert now, so see if he gets a move done, or will he go into the pit lane because Bio did. So we'll see what he tries to do. Not both Ferraris can't go into the pit lane. No one's going into the pit lane, so no one wants to defend that undercut from Bio. Keys will just sail past nicely that.
Yeah, up to P2 for K's. So yeah, Petrolwork can fight back in this second DRS zone. Looks like he's lost a bit of time for turn 1 and 2, so he's not going to be close enough. Looks like Fresh is getting close to Pete here. Let's see if he makes a move.
Alright, you won't.
No, you just
Back out. Just 5 seconds of speed in pit lane, but Coonage has gone very wide there. She's going to open the door for Fresh. He's going to be there, he's going to be with him. Oh, he's just going to back out. Coonage on the medium tyres. Oh, and Fresh is going to go for it. We go around the outside now. It's so close. He's going to try switch back. He gets it. It's still side by side. Coonage getting a little bit better traction. For another switch back. This time he'll have the DRS to assist him as well. Coonage won't, which is going to give Toto a nice opportunity to also go past. It was a very good battle from those two there.
yeah, some great racing there, and Killer, who's on them hard tyres, getting involved now in P11. Toto's had a good recovery, he had a incident on lap 1. Back up to P9 now.
What Killerman needs to hope for is a safety car late on in this race.
Yeah, and we see K's come into the pits now.
Puts Waze up into P3.
Apologies as well.
Keeping Aura pull that way, not letting him overtake him, so Waze is doing very well and he's catching cars ahead, so Waze could be on for a podium if he keeps his nose going.
Toto. Yeah, it could be. Toto up to P6 with overtake on Fresh. He's going to be vulnerable now to the DRS. The train of cars, Pete's fighting back here, and he's got back ahead of Fresh on the mediums. Killer Minnow trying to get some room. It's a good little battle here for P6.
Meanwhile, Bio is making his way up through the field now, up to P12 now. He's got Lucas Clark ahead. All these cars on much more worn tyres.
Yeah, he's about nearly 5 seconds ahead of K's, who pitted a few laps later on. And we actually have a spinner. It's an Alfa Romeo, is it? No, it's not K's, it's Poe again.
Poe. He's kept out of the wall. There's no safety car for that. So we'll see if Hasbro goes into the pits now. It is lap 7. Says one should be going to the pits. No, he's going to stay out. Will Patrick Robert take this opportunity? No, he won't either. Will Waze.
It's a bit risky for the Ferraris.
Waze goes into the
so
pit
is
lane.
Paul.
Lenny to
So
go
it's a bit
through.
risky from Ferrari.
Yep.
So there we go. This battle rages on. Pete's got DRS. And Poe's retired. This could be a safety car, and it is.
So that has helped out a few people there.
Yeah, it's definitely helped out the front three.
Staying out.
Fry will be double stacking. But we'll actually see this new update if it actually has. I don't know if you saw the patch notes or not, but they have decreased the time for the double stack.
Well, we'll have a look then, won't we? There is 8 seconds,
we'll
9 seconds between these Ferraris, so I don't think we might
Oh,
all
yeah.
get to see it.
Yeah.
So, Unless they want to
Maybe the
just
Hasses. Okay, this was about 8 seconds as well.
yeah, there's no I guess our people are close, but they've already just pitted.
Oh, Rob's having a bit of a moment there, going a bit too fast. Went off the track.
Kip Miller is in P6 at the moment on his hard tyres. Everyone else is going to have the opportunity to pit and we have fresh tyres, so this hasn't exactly gone in his favour unless he wants to pit for the mediums this lap.
Yeah, so Bio was your race leader for the pit stop, so we'll see where he filters out or filters in.
Hasbro coming into the pits then. Patrick will follow. So we'll see.
Yeah, we might see a little double stack, see if it works.
Patrick Roberts slowed down just to try and avoid it. Just guarantee it.
Yeah, so what tyres are going for? Hasbro for the mediums. Looks like I've got the hards ready for Patrick Robert.
Oh, they're getting a wing change for Patrick Roberts as well.
Oh, maybe that's why he's struggling for a bit of pace early on.
Yeah. Just a bit of end plate damage. So here
So
we have
Miller
everyone
stayed
going
out on
in
the
the
hards.
pits. So we'll see. Waze has jumped Patrick Robert as well, so that's going in his favour a bit. Killer Miller has not pitted, so he'll be leading the race on those old hard tyres. Hasbro has benefited from this, and Bio
He's
has
ahead of
not.
Bio. So Lenny's a big winner of that as well. He's up to P5.
Patrick Robert has not done well there. He's on the hard tyres as well, which seems a bit strange unless he thinks mediums won't do enough, really, and he can just get there. Also, we haven't talked about as well, Bio hitting so early onto those mediums. He could be vulnerable to a puncture at the end of this race.
Yeah. I'm not sure how the mediums last, but I think they will be around puncture range by the end of this race. Obviously the safety car is going to help a couple of laps.
I think
Lucas playing the safer option, with Lucas Clark also going on the hards.
So yeah, both Red Bulls on hards then. One at the front, one at the back. Assuming the safety car will be out for
Toe
one more lap.
and Pete went for the softs as well, so they've got to pit again, them two. Maybe a double soft for the next two stints.
Yeah, that's a risky one though, based on the fact they can only do 7 laps. Although no, sorry, but I'm going insane. And my maths is wrong. That's 5 laps off if it's 7 laps. But I reckon they can stretch it.
Yep, Toto is quite good with his tyre wear, so I wouldn't expect him to make them last. It's given an opportunity for a couple of boys who had a little spin early on, like Flamin' Hobo and Lions back in it now. So Lions have pitted, which is
It's a strange choice there.
yeah, we wouldn't have lost. Well, we would have lost one position
And
for the sake of fresh tyres. That could go to the end potentially. So he's going to have to pit again. So probably a wrong choice for Lions.
So, when do you think Killer Miller will pit then? Because he's going to lose a lot of time to these cars behind him, who don't need to pit again.
Well, Killer hasn't pitted yet, so he'll pit on lap 20 or something. Around about there, go on to the softs. You know, we could have a good stint at the end. Not sure if safety car has actually helped them. But, well, if he defends well and holds up the cars behind as much as he can, he could be in a chance.
Yeah.
All depends if these medium runners can last to the end. Because Killerman will be rapid at the end, like probably second half quicker than the medium runners at the end. We shall see.
He'll also have a good opportunity at that fast lap safety car coming in. So it's vital that Kevin gets a better start than restart than Hasbro. Try and keep him behind him obviously. DRS not going to be out for another 3 laps. No tyres. Kevin's wisest option would be not to go the exit of the corner, but just to wait until a random point. Yep, and he goes now.
He's got a decent getaway, but Hasbro
Right on him.
yeah. So Patrick Roberts going to go for an early move on Podgy Porter here. Makes a little bit of contact with the Alpine ahead of him, which was Waves, I think. But he does get the move down on Podgy Porter around the outside. Patrick picks up a time penalty, and I think that's Dylan, Lucas.
As
Maybe come together. So not good for Dylan. Not having a good qualifying, not having a good race. There's another yellow flag. Possibly lines. Finley and Paul. Finley and Paul side by side. Switching positions.
Oh, Finley just a bit late on the brakes. He's sent around Podgy Porter. Oh no.
Yeah, my camera changed to the back view as he just on the braking zone. But he surely has wing damage now, Finley.
Top 6 seem to be getting away. The rest of the field. Killer Miller not really keeping that gap enough to Hasbro. May get him on this start-finish straight now.
Yeah,
let's get the better traction. Yeah. It's going to be a nice easy move for Hasbro then.
Nice early one. Looks like he's vulnerable to bio as well. He's made a lot of time up there as well.
So,
yeah, Finley wing damage there. He's into the pits of 2 championship leaders, P17 and P18.
Yeah.
You see Waze nearly lose it on the tricky tractor zone out of turn 2.
He's got to be careful there. So now Hasbro's going to get a big advantage on Bio with Killer Miller holding up Bio. So we'll see how long it takes for Bio to get past that.
This is a huge opportunity for Killer Miller and Kays to get in this title fight now. Currently in P2 and P4.
Killer Miller decides to pit though, so that'll put him down quite a few positions depending on how large the getaway is.
He's got a... at the minute, it's quite early in the safety car ended, but still it's already a good gap forming between the two parts of the field. So by the time the pit stop comes for him, if the gap's big enough, he can definitely make up the time.
I reckon he'll pit about 21 or 22, about 21, 22.
Yeah. Probably right. You see Patrick Robert trying to make a move on Toto, who's on them soft tyres.
Bio and Killer Miller.
Oh, it's Patrick Robert
well.
actually
DRS enabled.
some wing damage.
Dive one down the inside, he is. Just getting on the curb a bit too much, not going to be able to get enough traction. Oh, coming across a bit aggressive, a bit of a tap there.
Yeah, Killer Miller needs to fight as much as possible to slow these boys down.
He's going to have K's to deal with now, so going to just go down the inside quite nicely, but Killer Miller will keep that position.
Yeah, and we saw a minute ago, I think Patrick Robert into the back of the Haas of Toe, lost a bit of his wing. He's had to pit again. So that's his hard strategy out the window.
Yeah. There's a spinner. It is Will.
Oh well, I think he's in the points there. I'm not sure he was. I think it's like P11, P10, somewhere around there. Number 16 now. Look at the lead Hasbro has, just because he's on fresher tyres compared to Bio and
nuts, isn't it? It's outrageous. Should be able to sail put the victory here. He just
Will be his
keeps it nice and clean.
third race run in a row if he does. Another DRS train. Bio's leading this. Will he come under pressure from Kilomino again? This time Bio colours the inside. Kilomino tried to get around the outside and K's nearly got through that. And if we have another spinner, I think there's Lucas Clark. And then sector 2. No way past the killer yet. There's a gap to Hasbro now increases to 4 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, Waze has just sent one down the inside of Aura, and very unexpected. He's got the move done though. He was caught me off guard there.
Yeah, a little bit of wheel banging, but nothing doing, I don't think.
Oh.
Toto loses the rear bit.
Oh, now Waze will be looking to chase down Case. And wait for that.
Toto trying to get past his teammate. Looks like no team orders there for Haas.
Toto is on the softs, Lenny on the mediums, so really Lenny should be letting his teammate pass now.
Yeah, maybe he's doing it now. Yeah, he does it now. Down inside, Terry goes up to P6. Battle back here as well.
Getting past Killamilla.
Killamilla down to 4th now. Still up there. Getting dragged along in the DRS, which is what he needs. And Paul's now caught to the back of this DRS train now as well. So there's a bit of a turn one action here. Fresh. Oh, there's a bit of banging wheels. There's a wing lost there somewhere. Don't know whose it was. Between Fresh, Flaming Hobo, and Will.
I think it might have been Flaming Hobo. Not being able to turn as smoothly as Fresh. Yeah. Will gets Will gets 3 seconds.
I know. Yeah, as well. He's missing the right. He missed the right end plate. Will is. So. Anyway, back to this battle here, because Kuninch is on the sauce, trying to make his way past Lenny.
Yeah, so Toe and Kuninch have got a good advantage here. They just go 2 soft synths.
So even though Bio is doing well to hold off this train, but Caves will now be leading this train as he overtakes Bio. Killer tries to get past as well. Doesn't quite make it happen though, as the door shuts on him. But he has another opportunity here. Not enough speed there. See Kuninch finally overtake Lenny.
Yeah,
and he's up to P7 now.
Yeah.
Now he needs to get back in that DRS of Toto.
Will in the pit on fresh mediums. So.
Probably getting a wing change as well.
Yeah.
So pretty much like has put up by himself, and the top 10 minus Bashuka is a bit far behind. It's DRS train. We see Cho putting Waze under pressure now. So Sauce will start to go off in a couple of laps time.
Yeah. Well, he still can get past Killamilla. does have a bit better traction. He's got the slipstream as well. I assume, yeah, he'll go down the inside. Gets the move done.
Yep.
Kilmer doesn't have the traction to fight back. But Way's a bit hasty on the power. It's going to give Kilmer a lovely opportunity.
Side by side to go. Who's come out front?
Way's just a bit
Sideways.
wide. He's going to get that move done though, so he's now got Hayes in front of him. Again.
Picked that back. 3-second time penalty for trebles going wide though. Yeah, we saw Paul overtake Lenny as well on that DRS straight up to P8. Seemed like Lenny was falling back a little bit now.
As
a bit.
yeah, flag, Clark is on again. But
Yeah, not enjoying that corner, is he?
Right. Not his favourite tracker, I don't think.
So look at Pete here, right up the back of Toto, pushing him along almost.
And Lucas Clark retires.
This is the pit lane.
I think he might have hit the wall.
There.
I think he might have hit the wall. A bit aggressive.
Yeah, went a bit wide.
I think
safety
it's
car just
no
yet.
safety car.
See Pete trying to make a move down the inside of Toto.
Waze, meanwhile, has just gone past Bio. That was a optimistic move, and he just waited, kept patient, and got past him. Got Kane in front of him.
Position now. It's Pete still trying to get Toto. Yeah, Bio picked up a 3-second time penalty there. Toto's holding off Pete very well here, defending that position. It's allowing Paul to catch up. Yep, Killerman's doing well here. P5 at the minute. All about these medium runners. Can they last to the end and keep their pace up?
Wade's not exactly being able to keep up with K's enough, but DRS straight should give him a slow chance to just keep with him. That's going to be his aim.
Yeah. So is Toto or Kunic going to pick this lap? No. Next lap I'd think they'll be coming in for the final soft stint. See Dylan, oh no, Bashuga's coming into the pit, so he's going to go as soft as he.
Wade's going around the outside of K's. Bit of wheel bang. K's stays in front. Oh, Wade's almost making a spin there. I was just watching these two.
Yeah, so Bashuga and Flame Nobu went for the mediums there.
Will also gone off at that corner that Lucas Clark did, exact same place.
Manages to keep going, it seems.
Wouldn't be surprised if he just goes into the pits and retires at this point. I think that might be what he's doing now.
Yeah,
Unless he is going for a pit stop.
P2 goes on.
Yeah.
Lots of opportunities here, but could be any one of these top 8 runners who get on the podium. And there we go.
He's running out of ERS
now. Paul, Pete, and Toto all into the pits. Oh, Toto gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding the pit lane. That's going to ruin his chances.
Will has just gone into the wall after his fresh pit stop.
I thought that was a Waze for a second there. Just saw the blue marker on the in the wall.
No, Weezer's doing quite well. He's just keeping with K's. Oh, Hasbro almost 6 seconds up the road now. A fairly easy race.
Yeah, I think Will's just getting out of the way for these front runners.
Toto, now fresh soft. Only about 10 seconds. No, not 10 seconds. 20 seconds behind where he was, and he is doing a few tenths every corner from the advantage he has. Meanwhile, Waze has finally spun.
Doing so well, Waze was. Now, all that work undone.
Not keeping his neck clean enough. I think he's got away without damage. I think.
Will's retired on the same corner.
So that'll be a safety car.
And it's a safety car.
So if Waze is playing it sensible, he'll go into the pits now, put on some fresh softs.
Yeah, and this is perfect time for Kilomino, who's on board, is coming to the pits anyway. And he's going to filter back out where he was.
Those top three going to have a bit of an issue now.
So now, Kilomino, Lenny, and possibly even Waze if he... I know Toto's going to come out front, so there's a few other cars.
So Waze is down to P8. We'll work to P4 ahead of him. He does have a lot of speed on these guys though. And fresh just to drive through.
Was that his second drive through? I swear it popped up a second ago as well. I think this is why we retired here. Yeah, I think it was his second drive through. Oh, Lenny's got one as well. Began too quick. Let's see if Hasbro can get in and out ahead of Kilomino. K's and Bio, I don't think they'll get ahead of Killer. In goes Hasbro now. And it should be a very interesting end of the race here with all these soft runners at the top here. And they're going to be like a 6-lap shootout.
So all these medium guys go to the pits. We'll see.
Mediums for Bio.
That's a
Must have been a mistake.
That's a guy. I don't. What is that? An AlphaTauri just stopped in the middle of this pit.
Yeah, I think that's
that's fresh.
That's Rob's car. Yeah. Sure what's happening, but is Killer going to get out? No, he's going to come back.
Not quite.
Yeah, but he'll still be happy with that. Bio on the mediums. That must have been a mistake from Bio to go on the mediums there.
He's going to have a bit of a disadvantage now. That could cost him a lot.
So it is still Hasbro in control of this race, a 6-second gap, but now it's an even field. K's right behind him on the fresh softs as well. You see, Fresh's car still just sitting in the pit lane on the mini map. Hopefully it hasn't glitched out the lobby and we're going to have like a permanent safety car or something because of that. I doubt it. Hopefully not anyway. Wait for the last two cars to catch up, which are On Lions and Flame Hobo.
So safety car will be out another lap, I think. Yep. Which means we're going to get 6 laps of racing.
Yep, should be interesting finale. And also bar with a penalty as well, so
Oh yeah.
Toto over that 5 seconds as well. So this is a good opportunity for a few of these guys to get a podium here. So, like I said earlier, massive opportunity now for Kays and Killamilla to get amongst the title fight, with Finley and Dylan currently outside the points. This will bring them right back into it.
So yeah, Kilamilla's little hard strategy has worked out quite well for him.
Yep, perfect time when the safety car is coming in anyway, and then the safety car came out. Didn't gain or lose any positions, so there we go. Safety car is in the slap.
So he can get a podium here. He's got Bio in front of him on those mediums, and he knows he's got the pace on Case as he kept with him on hard tyres.
Yeah. Hasbro and Kays will be quite happy buyers on the mediums, because well, it depends how quickly Kilo can get past.
Possibly off the restart
So,
if
hold
he's
him up.
careful enough. Oh, Hasbro's gone.
Quite early.
Yeah, caught a few people off guard. He got a very good getaway there.
Yep, already nearly a second ahead of Kays. Well, we see as we Lions. Looks like he had cold tyres. Yeah, cold tyres on the exit that last corner. So the gap is 1 second for Hasbro to
Oh,
secure his
Arataro and
third.
Clapham lines. His car seems to be moving.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So that's
So yeah, obviously against the rules, so he'll be having some penalty points for that. And it looks like Hasbro still has
tackles a safety
the
car.
pace advantage.
Yeah, it's just a far better driver than everyone else there.
Oh, and Killamilla. Oh, Killamilla's spun. He's gone
Oh,
for a move, and it's a big crash.
Oh God!
I don't know who hit him, but it did ghost. And
It was Toto, and he's got no front wing.
oh man,
That is
that's very unlucky for Toto.
Meanwhile, it's given Kulic, Paul and Waze a good shot at getting on the podium, each of these three, with Bio in front on the mediums. So Waze is going to go past Paul here. He's going to try.
No, Paul's just got some extra speed somewhere. Must Waze must turn his ERS off.
Yeah. Paul had the slipstream of Kulic.
Also, another spirit back there, McLaren somewhere. I just saw him
44
back there, I think
3
it's-
seconds.
must be
Finley.
Finley. Yeah.
Toto and Lenny both into the pits, so these Hasses have gone from being all in the top 10 to lost and second last.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. I don't know why it didn't go. Normally it does.
Yeah, he was. I think he was probably expecting it to, and he just stayed flat. Sudden, hasn't boosted. Just got straight into the side, lost his wing. That's very unlucky. And Miller, whose strategy had worked so perfectly, has likely got a lot of side pod damage now.
Yeah, most likely. What's happened here? Kays has just closed the gap a lot on Hasbo.
Yeah,
That's made a mistake somewhere. Yes, Hasbo's lost a wing, I think. Lost part of his wing.
Oh,
Did you see that?
Oh,
He
wait,
has.
no.
No, he isn't. No,
he
it's just
hasn't. No, he
invisible.
hasn't.
It's just invisible for a second.
But he must have some damage. He's losing so much time. He must
He's
have.
lost about a second
He
in
must
that.
have non-visible
last-
damage. Surely, I can't believe he wouldn't.
Well, he's got to fight off Kays anyway.
Kays is with him. Kays is going to have the DRS on the straight. Should be able to get past Hasbo completely. Oh no. He's going to be with him. Oh, he's almost sent Hasbo around there. That was close.
Yeah, Hasbo did well to keep that. Just backed out at the right time.
Someone who's
Bios
on,
keeping up was good pace.
someone on for a podium is Kulic at the moment. No penalties, and everyone around him does. So,
be a very good result for Pete. Bios still got some good pace in the mediums, and he's
Kulic seems to be catching a decent amount there. Getting a few tenths. Sector.
I think Hasbo just made a mistake because he's still right on the back of Kays. He made a mistake somewhere, I think. But he's sorted himself out now.
Maybe a little twitch in that fast right-hander.
Yeah.
Just put him off guard and he had to slow down a bit. Meanwhile, Killer Miller has had another off.
Very unfortunate killer. There we go. Hasbo, will he retake the lead of this race? Goes to the inside, but then decides to go for the outside.
No. What? Paul's got Kulic. Kulic got to fight back a bit though. Not got enough speed though. Kill him up 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. That is not what you'd like to see. So,
Way's going to make a move as well.
wait on. Oh,
Nope.
Kulic has gone a bit wide. Waze is going to be there for it. Bit of contact between these two does get the move done.
Kinich without a penalty, of course, so he just needs that. Keep it clean. And we get in position back, but Bio. Gap is going down now. Paul is catching a bit, but he's only got a couple of laps. He's got. I'm assuming they have both 3 second time penalties.
Yeah.
This could be a. Oh no, Hasbo just went a bit wide there. He's got himself a 3 second time penalty. This is Kays to lose now.
Yeah. It's unfortunate there for Hasbo. Done so well throughout the entire race, just got unlucky at the end. He's going to get past Kays now. So he can really push to the max. He's not going to be able to do much. Meanwhile, Way's just got loads of speed on the straight on all there. Going to be side by side with him.
Paul hangs on though.
Paul keeps it. If Wade was playing strategically, he'd just get him on the last lap. Avoid the re-overtake from Paul. Meanwhile, Kulic is losing a lot of time now.
Yeah, I wonder if he's got some sort of damage.
There was contact between him and Waze.
Yeah. So it looks like Waze. Paul is going to be the battle to watch at the minute. Got the DRS. He's not going to be close enough this time. We just saw Paul's light DRS light flash there, so he's going to be
Waze.
vulnerable.
Waze just going to try and he doesn't want to spin again, so he is a bit of a
Yeah,
pace there.
he is very nervous there when he.
Yeah. He's going to have the slipstream, the DRS. They're going to be very even on the RS there. He's going to get it by the looks of it. Here he goes. He's going to sail past.
Yeah, up to P4 now for Waze as Patrick Robert gets past Kuninch. And so does Flaming Hobos. And Dylan.
We're going to have a look at him again. Not going to be able to get the move done. Meanwhile, Flaming Hobo is just smashed into the wall. Unfortunate.
Yeah, as he just up to P8, I think he was. Now missing an end plate. Hasbo seemed to sort himself out. He's back in 2 seconds nearly.
So he's within that time penalty of Hasbo, so he should be able to get the race win.
Yeah, only a few corners to go now. It's another yellow flag. I think it's Flaming Hobo again.
Well, he's still very nervous. His last lap, he doesn't want to mess it up. Oh, he always does. Meanwhile, Hasbo's going to come across the final corner. He'll cross the line in P1, but he won't be able to get that race victory. It will go to Case. And what a race those two have had. Meanwhile, Bayer will be next. Waze will follow to finish his first race in 7GR. Just missing out on a podium, but keeping that P4.
Dylan P7, Patrick up P8, Finley up into the points after some penalties. Bashuka P10, Poggi Porter going to come home on 11th. So despite Bio perhaps going for the wrong strategy, he managed to hold on for that podium.
Yeah. Yes,
with a bit of luck with Killer Miller and Toto crashing out.
Yeah, it's
Flame
unlucky.
Hobo and Toto. Gonna finish off Bahrain Grand Prix. The Hasbo missed out on his 3 wins in a row. Dylan gets driver of the day for the game. We'll have a look at that in a minute, but we'll have a look at the grid order first. So, there we go, then, if you want to do the honours.
Yep, so our race winner today is Kays, who's had a fantastic drive. Hasbo picking up P2, unfortunately, just with that penalty missing out, but he does get that fastest lap, so he will get the extra point. Bio, with the interesting strategy call at the end of the race, does get that podium. Waze with his first finish in 7GR, getting a P4. Kuninch taking advantage of people with penalties, and doing a double soft stint at the end, and he's got his P5. Two Aston Martins, Ira, Paul and Dylan coming for P6 and 7. Dylan starting very far at the back of the grid, so he's had a nice little comeback. Patrick Robert in P8 after pole position, so a bit of an unfortunate race for him. Finley getting his way into the points, and Bashka finishing off the points. Then we have Poggi Porter coming off in P11. R.L. Lenny to get P12, followed by his teammate Toto, who had a bit of an incident with Killer Miller, who's in 14th. Flaming Hobo on 15th, and then we have Lions, Fresh, Will, Lucas Clark, and Poe, the DNFs of this race.
As a cracking race as always, as it is round Bahrain. Lots of overtaking, some good racing, clean battles for the most part. Well done to Kays on his second win, I think, in 7GR. Hasbo just missed out. Bio for a good podium there. Picking up them points from McLaren, keep their constructors alive. But with that win for Kays, that means he's right back in this championship, and it could be any of these three now: Finley, Dylan, and Kays, the top three. Next week we're at USA for Tier 2. That'll be another good race, I would have thought.
Yeah, it's a nice
Some
track.
penalties in that one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, next time we're live on Twitch will be Tier 1, and that's going to be at Brazil. That's another good track to race at. I'm sure there'll be some more good action there. But that is it for tonight. So next time we are, as I said, Brazil at 8:30, same time as usual on Tuesday, and we shall see you then. Good night.